Hello and welcome. You're listening to Senior Hurling, the podcast. Very important podcast with me, Simon Harris, where we dish the hot gossip about economics in a way even a child could understand.
What?
Or say a 39-year-old who never looked sideways at finance until late last year.
Stop the blackguarding now, will you?
My co-host, Cothish, with the least, is Micheál Martin, and we're going to break down the economy for peeps.
I'd like to clarify that our economy is not, in fact, breaking down in terms of...
No, well, that's not what I said. Block, block, block.
I know this is all new to you, but the fundamentals are totally sound.
You'd want to be mental to try and meddle with our economy, which is basically the steam off multinationals' tax avoidance,
That's right.
propping up cattle farms and overruns on everything we have built.
And I hear a lot of griping about big tech these days from the sort of opposition types in open neck grey shirts who work themselves up far too much considering the cut of their body mass index numbers.
Yeah, lay off.
Well, now that is the main complaint, that these companies earning trillions are laying off workers in terms of...
Oh, right.
Which is a good thing if you look at it from the right angle, which would be from the downward dog point of view.
We will do all we can to support this economy, by which we mean we will do all they want.
We will. That's why we gave Offaly to Amazon.
Well, a wind farm in the county.
We're delivering renewables even if it's swallowed up by a data centre, and it's not like anyone was really using Offaly for anything anyway.
And now we can focus on the surplus in my department.
Sorry, no, it's not your department and it's not your surplus, if you even know what that is.
Yes, I do. How dare you? My department explained. It's like when you find a tenner in a coat,
Go on.
except it's a few billion and everyone's arguing over who actually gets to wear the coat home.
Yes, well, look, nothing is more important than putting our best foot forward for the diplomats coming over for the European Union presidency.
And in order to stop the tractor trolls embarrassing us in front of them, we're spreading money at Big Agri like it's slurry being
Very good.
so non... Sorry, I don't know what slurry is.
Look, the point is this. Everything hinges on our presidency of the EU when I become Mr. Presidency, His Excellency of Europe.
I'm not going to call you that. Block.
It's going to be savage. So much bureaucracy. The EU is like the civil service on steroids.
Well, the opposite.
The civil service on benzos. Does my frown look good in navy?
Plus, the EU presidency lands in July when we're on holiday. So basically the first 2 months are going to be a DOS period.
That's right, the 1st of July, the exact same date the hospitality VAT rate gets cut for hoteliers.
Complete coincidence, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Nothing to do with making business lunches cheaper for EU Diplo bros.
Dipso diplomats we'll be calling them.
Oh, that's right.
It's going to be great. Every single hotel room in Dublin block booked by mandarins for the second half of the year.
Block.
Which of course has nothing to do with Ukrainians getting the boot from their hotels by August.
No. Another coincidence.
That's right.
We're not even pretending anymore.
Anna will show off only the best Ireland has to offer. Oysters and porridge at the ambassador's reception.
Ew.
Boiled eggs stacked in a pyramid like Ferrero Rochers.
What?
Everyone who owns a harp will make a fortune. Red-headed children dragged out for every photo op. And then I can retire happily at Christmas before the energy bills collapse the economy.
Okay, let's leave it there. I have to go to my next grind.
Oh, yeah?
I've finally got to learn what a deficit is.
And I could always just show you our approval ratings. And job done. In terms of...
Your Royalness, welcome to the Oval Office. I hope it's not too classy for you.
Good grief, is this the bathroom?
Well, there have been accidents, that's for sure, when I'm working late and I'm eating too much McDonald's. Let me guess, you prefer Burger King?
What, so long as it's not Pizza Express.
Right.
Anyway, my dear fellow, one appreciates you having this meeting behind closed doors.
Well, nobody loves closing doors more than me, slamming them mostly in the faces of people. The Pope, nasty padre. NATO, I hate him.
Dear
Germany, that Mertz guy is so weak. Mertz the skirts, that's what I call him.
Oh.
I do the best nicknames, you know. Go on, ask me what, go on.
I don't know, but I do call my darling wife Mabuba.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
I didn't look at them, I swear.
Look at... Oh,
Now, once they're over 25, I don't look.
No, I...
18 even, maybe, who knows? I'm a nice guy. You see, we do things differently.
Quite.
In America, the United States of obesity.
Yet we've so much in common, even if Americans are far more common. My gosh, frightfully common.
That's right. When we get divorced, we usually go hotter and younger the next time. I don't know what you were doing. I mean, you traded in
Excuse me?
Demi Moore for the old lady from Titanic.
What?
That's what it looked like to me.
There are differences between our two nations. I mean, we say footpath, you say sidewalk, we say Andrew, you say this name has been redacted for security reasons.
Well, I don't know anything about that. Who knows, Charles? Maybe I could call you Chuck.
Sorry?
Can I call you Chuck?
I rather you wouldn't. I've been through so much. I can't take any more embarrassment. Though conveniently my face couldn't go any redder than it already is.
I'm gonna go with Chuck. So what's the deal, Chuck? You come here, you want something. Everybody wants something. Everyone.
No.
Prime ministers, presidents,
Right.
crypto kings, and convicted felons.
What? They look and I give.
Well, perhaps you might leave Canada alone. It is in the Commonwealth.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no such place as Canada. Oh, you mean North Dakota?
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, we're going to have such a tremendous 51st state. We're going to buy it or we're going to blow it to hell.
Mr. President, no, you simply must not steal land that isn't yours. But that's what got Britain into all the trouble in the first place. And now all we've got to show for it is a detested £30 billion birthright dynasty, nuclear weapons, and more sex scandals than you can shake an NDA at.
Wow, I had no idea.
Oh, Diddums, I've inadvertently made it sound attractive to you, haven't I?
Your rise to power inspires me greatly, your royal slyness.
Well, it's an unelected road.
Precisely. 2028, here I come.
What have I said?
By the way, your face is on the money. I haven't had my face on money since that night with the porn star.
Well, what is this about you putting your face on the US passport?
Thank you. We're running out of jet fuel, but people will be less inclined to fly if they get a jump scare every time they open their passport.
Right, yes. Well, tea time?
Thought you'd never ask.
Really? A cup of tea?
We tee off after a high-carbon lunch. I know you like the environment. You're going to love how we melted down a polar ice cap to irrigate 18 holes of herbicide-scented freedom.
Oh, dear Lord, not golf.
Yeah, we killed all the wildlife with Trump steaks to stop them nibbling the greens.
Somebody remind me to seek Starmer's resignation when I get back to Blighty.
Swear to God, that ping pong plop poop is really doing it. Okay, voice in my ear says we're live. Now, the end of the late used to mean it's summertime. Nowadays it means we're barely over Easter. Here to discuss the final show of the season, Patrick Keelty, how are you?
Amazing to be here on this channel. I want to say Radio South.
RTE Radio 1, like we're
Right.
colleagues. Are you clued in at all?
It's so good to be here. Miriam, or is it Claire?
Are you having me on, girl? You one got the hump and went off to News Talk to read out cash machine numbers and massage the blue shirts. It's Katie.
Right. I have no idea what any of those words mean. Amazing, but look.
Okay.
It's the end of the season. We have a packed show tomorrow.
Really?
A who's who of who's already been on.
Okay, so it's been your third season in charge. Any highlights, Patrick?
No, this shock white Steve Martin hair is my very own natural colour.
Okay,
Thanks.
no, I meant the best things. I heard this very impressive bar in the green room. I wish Drive Time had a bar.
All right.
Sometimes with so many headbangers on, you'd be as well in an early house.
Well, there's so much I could point to. The country special.
Oh, yeah.
The other country special.
Jesus.
Letting comedians do 10 minutes of uninterrupted material with a single cue. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you have kids.
Huh.
You're married.
Stop.
But I think most people love the time. Sorry, I got emotional.
Yeah, you're always balling. Which episode was that again?
Episode 4.
Oh, I do remember
and
seeing
8.
What?
And 11.
Okay, any others? Or?
Episode 25.
Ah, for God's sake.
27 and 30.
Sorry, 30? That's like tonight. Hello?
Also, can I say, Claire,
Katie?
all the pre-recorded bits were a personal highlight for me because it meant I didn't have to be in Dublin a second longer than necessary.
Okay, who's on tonight?
Huge show tonight.
Don't say Garen Noon again.
Garn Noon will be there singing a song that isn't his.
Do we not suffer?
Then we'll have Boy George. Amazing.
Yeah, will you be asking him about the time he chained a fella to his bedroom wall? Like, what was that about?
No, but I will ask him about his fabulous hat and say fair play to him for having Irish parents.
And Westlife again? I'd say you're flying without wings in that one. They've been on so much.
No, I'll be flying out on a plane out of there as soon as it's over.
Ha.
I'm really hoping though Shane Fallon might get me a present like when Bono gave a motorcycle to Gay Byrne when
he left?
When the
When he left, what are you saying to us? Are you going to leave now? Patrick, I have to ask you, is your contract up for renewal? Will you be hosting next season or what?
Well, if there is a next season.
Oh, what is that supposed to mean?
Of course I'll be back.
Feckin' knew it. You're hoping to squeeze another few bob out of Barkhurst after he gives himself a pay rise. Fair play to you. Then you'll announce it. Fair play.
No, it's because we've already recorded the New Year's Eve special in March to get it out of the way.
Shut the front door.
Let's just say I hope Margot O'Donnell makes it to 2027.
Just don't say that.
And Sharon Shannon.
What? Seriously?
And that Pat Short doesn't go in the pen.
Okay, let's wrap it
Please
up.
stay with us, Margot. Sorry, I don't mean to
He's
cry.
crying again. You need a double Hennessy, man. Okay, the Late Late brought to you by Ashleen's drinking Pinot Grigio every Friday, who refused to change the channel in case Dermot Bannon comes on. There we go.
Thank you so much. Let's hear it one more time for... What do you say your name was again, love?
Just play the ping pong bloop.
Yeah. Today we are announcing the fuel supports. Dara gets it done.
$500 million well spent on the most needy in our society. Big hairy lads with big machines. Questions?
Minister.
Yeah.
Why does it feel like you're just announcing the same thing a second time, Minister?
No, it's not the same thing. First time we announced the biggest number we could think of to end the tractor-trucker blockades. This time we've actually thought very long and hard about the details of how to blow $500 million on silage.
What exactly are the details here?
We've saved the summer! A while ago everyone thought we could never afford jet fuel again. You have nothing to worry about. You'll all be back from Spain redder than me after a flight of stairs.
Why have you added support for quarries and fisheries? They didn't even protest.
I've been supporting fisheries 5 nights a week with a battered cod and large from Gino's. And of course we empathise with the quarries. Because digging yourself into a never-ending pit is the title of the programme for government. Next.
These are handouts to vested business interests, Minister. But there's nothing for PAYE workers who were also shafted in the budget.
That's not true. Sure, we've just issued a patronising guide on how to save energy. Fully useful tips that treat citizens like they're as thick as a GAA umpire with a concussion.
What?
Here's a rando tip. Only use electricity after 11 in the evening. It's ideal because that's normally when I have my phone plugged in behind the bar.
We're still stuck on fossil fuels because several governments have failed to deliver renewable energy in the windiest place in Europe.
Well, there's a new wind farm in Offaly. It's a groundbreaking development for the county, marking the very first time that something of interest has happened in Offaly that didn't involve crime scene tape and a sad-faced reporter.
That wind farm is paid for by Amazon because data centres keep sucking the power out of the grid for very little return to the state.
I have to disagree. It's a massive step forward in the right direction after several considerable lunges in the wrong direction. And Jeff Bezos is a friend to Ireland. The things that man has done, even put Katy Perry in space. Unfortunately, she got back down again, but that wasn't his fault.
Irish electricity prices were already some of the highest in Europe before the crisis even started. What are you doing about that?
Well, gracias for your queso.
Cheese?
We are discussing a Licky interconnector with Spain. We'll have an extension cord rolled out under the sea. I mean, that sounds class. Come on.
Yes, that sounds very promising, actually.
Pity we'll all be long dead before it happens. Now, I better go and see when I can get a junket to celebrate this pie in the sea idea. Adios! If anyone's asking, hopefully I'll be several chins deep in paella, sipping cervezas on the Costa del Expenses.
Fáilte Ash, later on Nuala Carey will be telling us whether it's a weekend for a light jacket, a heavy jacket, or whether you should just rain mac it.
But first, new CSO data showed that Catholic wedding ceremonies are down 51% since 2014.
Here to discuss is Francis Brennan. Francis.
It's a sad day for Ireland, folks. We were once a country of classy church weddings, a sense of occasion, Dahi. Now it's all casual, people standing in gardens in their bare feet, reading vows off their phones that ChatGPT scraped off the internet. Oh, it's frightful.
Tell me this, what do you make of the registry offices?
Oh, it's nasty. Horrible chairs, plastic plants, a donutty civil servant, probably called Siobhan in chiffon, and no glitter in sight. I've had more romantic trips to the dentist. Come on!
You have people getting married in all sorts of quirky places now thanks to the relaxed rules.
Oh yeah, the converted barns. Don't get me started. You might as well rock up to a Lidl car park with some fairy lights and bunting. Where is the class? Where's the massive overspending in a country hotel, people?
A 68% rise in the number of humanist ceremonies I see in the notes.
The humanists, which ones are they now?
Ah, you know them. Usually posh, proddy versions of Catherine Connolly.
I have you know.
I mean, if you're not being looked down on by a sneery priest ordering the couple to have children from the lofty heights of a celibate altar, it's not a real wedding.
So long as they don't try to skimp on the 4-hour dinner, I'm actually alright with the new age hippie marriages.
What about the poor priests? Cash in hand and a hot meal after. That was their whole livelihood.
Exactly, Maura. You can't beat forcing young ones the colour of a tub of Ronseal into a cold, hard pew. Then a sermon with a bit of a threat buried in it, and none of this personality business.
I'll tell you my least favourite part of a wedding. The bit in between the church and the hotel where you're wandering around some bypass village in your good shoes with the hunger on you and not a carb in sight.
Oh, stop.
Many's the time I've had to settle for a sweaty chicken and stuffing sandwich from a Centra.
You poor man.
There was also a near 8% decline in the number of weddings. Do you reckon the huge expense could be driving people away from the whole thing?
Oh, that's nonsense. Hoteliers have the right, bestowed upon by the good Lord, to charge mad money per head for rubbery beef, microwaved brownies, and warm white wine that has never seen the inside of a fridge.
Or a Guinness in a Heineken glass with a bishop's collar on it.
Served up by transition year students yawning at you in a polyester waistcoat. Amen.
Here, here.
After the break, the nitrates in your ham that turn it pink and make it last, are they killing you?
Cheers, I'll be stone dead if they are.
Kenny Show on News Talk. Move the dial.
Yeah. Now, plans were discussed this week for the Giant, a controversial €25 million sculpture for George's Dock in Dublin. It's the final straw for Dubliners, along with the botched redesign of Stephen's Green Shopping Centre. Imelda May, good morning.
How are you, chicken? What are they like to corporal? What they be doing to our fair city with the halfpenny and the 5 lamps and all? How's your father?
Well, as a fellow dub, Imelda.
Go away, you with that, Pat. No way.
No, it's true, I'm a bona fide dub, and I'm bleeding raging
Jesus.
about the minging do-up of the Stephen's Green Centre.
Yeah.
Not to mention this Giant, the bleeding pox bottle.
And the Stephen's Green Centre, the one we have now, reminds me of the riverboat me uncle took emigrating to the New World.
Yeah.
And we do be doing the lepping around the green, Pat, and the clock in there was the only way we knew what time it was to go home.
Wow.
And we'd hop on the back of the coal man's horse and cart and go straight to the waxy Stargill for a bowl of coddle. And then we'd be starting our shifts in the linen mill. Great times.
Yeah, you're some bird, Imelda. Next on the line, Jim Sheridan, Shiro.
No.
Are they having a laugh or what?
They have to be buzzing with us, Pat. I mean, the whole city's gone to the dogs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're wondering, like, are they gargled when they dream up this old shite?
Yeah, well, I'm frankly scarlet for their Maz.
Yeah, same,
for having
same.
them. Bono, you're also outraged. Storyboard Bono.
Pat Meow Sagosha, can I just say to the corpo,
Stick it to the man.
give up your old sins.
Wow.
And all. You tell him, Bono, you good thing. Brr, brr.
One moment, Bono.
What they're doing to Stephen's Green Shopping Centre, which I've never been inside.
Yeah.
They're gonna wreck the gaff.
Ah.
Are they flutered or what?
It was an iconic spot for love matching in its day, Bono.
Sure, isn't that where I met me ma and her friends are like, will you go with me, mate? And I didn't all.
Yeah.
And didn't I wear the face off for Pat in the Dandelion Market?
Good grief.
And we got into a Joe Maxey and me and her flutered we were.
So you say on to Dublin City Council, Quo Vadis.
Ripping the heart out of the
Jim.
city, you know, they're baiting the head off Stephen's Green Shopping Centre and all the wonderful shops that do be in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, wonderful shops such as Mr. Big and Tall Menswear Store.
Stop, lads, I'm bleeding raging at that. It's heightest.
Heightest?
The same with that massive loaf on the Giant in the docks. The stiffy by the liffy we do Callan. We can't all be giants, we should all be the same size, 'cause we're equal us dubs. True blue, bubble and squeaked, you know what I'm saying?
Ah, you're a legend. Look at save Dublin City for the real Dublin people, us inner city boyos that we are.
And girlos.
Before we go, does anyone here actually live in the inner city? Or the...
Not since the skinheads. I went full south side, soz. Yeah, you must be joking. I wouldn't go near the place, Pat. Yeah, G4 or doggy for me
Yeah.
only. Nice.
Right. Well, anyway, yup, Bono, get up the yard.
All right, buddy.
And a yup and a get up the yard to other whopper guests today.
Bleeding whopper.
Imelda May,
Yup.
Jim Sheridan.
Go with that garden, Pat.
Now, of course, we asked Dublin City Council about the recent planning decisions, and they replied with a "sure up you tick" and "ask me hoop." We'll be back after this.
Here she comes. Okay, wait.
Where the hell is everybody?
Surprise!
What's this? A surprise heave?
What?
I
No.
thought you all said my position was safe. I knew
no,
not to
that-
trust any of you. I knew
No,
not.
it's for your birthday, boss. Lawbra has sonna.
We decided to have a little Mary-Lou do.
Oh, right, yes. I apologise for being a bit tetchy. I'm just an edge after all the fake news about my leadership being in peril.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I don't know how me hole puts up with the constant speculation.
Haters gonna hate.
And traitors gonna trait. Who were the turncoats that spoke to the London Times about me? I thought say nothing was her whole thing.
Don't you mind them, Mary Lou?
Here, Pierce. Why are you here hearing him, Matt, and not me?
What? I know-
That's what the article said, actually. Is this some sort of Ulster insurrection? What's going on?
No, I promise.
Let's park the paranoia and celebrate the birthday.
Okay.
Exactly. I've laid on a spread of picky bits.
Oh, they look really nice.
You have them trees and ones that's rolled up to look like a rose. I love them, so I do.
The mini vol-au-vents are amazing.
It's so much better than the spread at the Orgesh. By the way, what's the deal with the fox hunting? I was weirdly jealous it was getting more attention than the speculation about my future.
Well, party members voted to support a ban on it after the city lefties released the hounds on them. And I think we're just going to pretend that never happened and never speak of it ever again.
Oh, good.
As the head of Humphrey said, it's a rural pursuit.
Well, so is throwing your undies at Nathan Carter, but we don't condone that. So they're saying a by-election will decide my fate?
It's ridiculous.
Aye, why should the leader of the opposition be expected to drag a running mate across the lane in her own backyard at a time of record low support for government parties?
Anyway, this election isn't about me, it's about the cost of living. And I see we're calling for mini budgets again. I do love a mini budget. Fewer numbers to remember than the real one.
Well, speaking of numbers, there's one in particular we might mark.
Which?
Happy birthday, boss. Born on this day, 57.
Don't you dare, Louise.
Okay.
50, yeah, 50.
Just blow on the candle and make a wish.
Thanks.
What did you wish for, boss?
A United Ireland and Brad Pitt coming up from Cork to give me the birthday bumps. And I know it's far-fetched, but at least it's theoretically possible that in my lifetime
A United
Brad
Ireland.
Pitt will be doing a film in Canberra and in the mood for a smooch. Hello, it's us again. Come here, folks. You see the chaos on the I'm a Celebrity All Stars live final. Celebs screaming at each other. It's like, guys, calm down. We're all rich here.
What even happened?
Two fellas, Jimmy and Adam, were in a task together. Jimmy quit, so they both had to go home.
God, imagine being stuck with someone where it was like, if they quit, you'd be screwed too.
Right, yeah. Anyway, it all kicked off, and now everyone's trying to prove they're the good guys by suing ITV, basically.
I don't need those dramas in my life. So glad I turned it down.
Turned it down? Sure, Vogue.
I'm serious.
No way.
The first year I went on, I did actually call my agent and say, like, here, I'm a celebrity, get me onto this.
Yeah.
But this time, I'm way too busy being up the Lizzie.
Sorry, been up the Lizzie.
Lizzie McGuire,
No, I'm not getting it.
played by Hilary Duff.
Oh, up the duff, I've got it. Jeez, that was laboured, Vogue. By the time it took you to say that, you could have just said you were preggers. And also pop that one out and at a fifth in the oven, like.
So excited about number 4. I already know they're going to be a fashion icon.
How's that?
They're not even born yet, and they're already in Vogue.
Ah, for God's sake. That's a disgrace, Vogue. That's an actual disgrace. What do you like?
The GAA Championship has really sparked your life, Marty.
Oh, it's saucier than the left leg of Marty's chinos after a plate of buffalo wings.
Yeah.
Last weekend, Donegal were knocked out of Ulster, losing to the county of Down.
It was as surprising and unexpectedly pleasant as that time I had to eat a tub of coleslaw with a Kit Kat finger.
Roscommon clattered Mayo and Connacht, setting up a provincial final between the rampant Rossies and the Tribesmen.
How many times do I have to say it? Mayo is only good for coleslaw.
And of course, all sorts of drama unfolding in the hurling.
Yeah, Cork and Limerick was a stone cold classic.
No, not the
And
Munster hurling, Des. That's for basic
You
bitches.
can't say that.
The real drama is up in Antrim. Players threatening strike action while the county board scrambles to insist that Davy Fitz isn't getting the boot.
Wow.
Hook it up to Marty's veins.
I wonder if Davy can hang tough.
Hard to tell.
You know, like in Ireland's Fittest Family, where hardy old fellas and steroidy children hang from a bar above the water till they lose their grip.
Well, the only bar I hang from has stools, cordial on tap, tobacco and bacon fries stains on the ceiling, and a queue for selfies with Marty doing finger guns. Bang, bang! I like to party.
Meanwhile, we're into the business end of the Premier League. Arsenal now find themselves in a battle with Man City.
Right.
Somebody called the return machine. We've a heap of bottlers.
Ouch.
At the other end of the table, Spurs and West Ham.
Say you're a West Ham fan, Des.
Yeah, I don't want to go there, Marty. This is not the time for banter.
Wait a second, you just said Arsenal were bottlers. Come on.
That's entirely different.
Ugh.
Moving swiftly on to golf, Saudi Arabia has pulled funding from Live Golf.
Oh, no.
Meaning that Live is dead. Long live the Live.
What?
That's 6 billion down the toilet, by the way.
Possibly the biggest waste of money since I put my pension into a Marty meme coin in Moon Coin.
And in boxing, Katie Taylor has channeled Kildare GAA
Go on.
and said it's Croker or nowhere
Yes.
when it comes to her choice of venue for her swan song fight.
Yeah.
There's even reports that Ed Sheeran might join her.
But she could kill him, Des.
Huh?
His freckles splattered across L16 after a chorus of Galway Girl. Although that seems fair.
No, I think he'd just be singing.
Oh.
They want to flog a few extra tickets, you
Anyway,
see.
I gotta go here. It's a bank holiday weekend and Marty's on air on Monday morning for Just Another Marty's Monday.
Oh, God, just don't ask me to be on a panel with your Costa del Sol washouts, please.
Ah, come on, Des. It'll be gas crack. Father Brian Darcy is doing an exorcism on Bambi Thug.
No.
What do you say?
I'm washing my hair, Marty.
But Philomena Beckley is washing hair in the second hour. I have it all
jeez.
sorted. See you then.
No, you can't make me.
I'll put you down after our new segment, Derek Mooney Goes Mild.
What?
He's taste testing supermarket kormas. 7 in a row.
All right, put me down for that bit.
Block, 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 block.